inspired by what it took for her in that time as a Black woman, in a time when segregation and discrimination against women was so prevalent, for her to build businesses and work to uplift other Black people and Black businesses, and her work around suffrage just is super inspiring. That in a time where she had so much danger, she was willing to risk it for what she felt was right.
The woman who has inspired me the most is my mother. She has been my everything, my rock, and right now, if I can just be half of the woman that she was, I know I would be doing great things. She has not only defined me as a woman, but also really showed me how to navigate the world as a Black woman. She showed me how to take leadership and really be assertive and not as aggressive as I want to be when I am challenging or fighting the racism in the world. That other woman in history that has really inspired me is Shirley Chisholm. And the biggest takeaway that I've gotten from her leadership is not having to be invited to tables, to bring my folding chair and sit down in spaces. But when I take a seat, I can never be afraid to use my voice. I have to speak up for those who don't have a voice at the table.
What women have helped or continue to help me define my why? This goes all the way back to the late 80s, where I had a family member. She was diagnosed at that time with AIDS, and so she unfortunately passed away due to some complications of AIDS. And so that really defined my why, because it made me want to become more knowledgeable about HIV and AIDS and learn about prevention, and also to help me to be able to spread that education to others and dispel many of the myths that are within communities related to HIV and AIDS.
When I think about the women who have helped me or continue to help me define my why, it's been mentors in my life, honestly. Women who have given me opportunities, women who have been my bosses or my supervisors or my peers and mentors who have really seen value in me and seen potential and given me opportunities to grow and experience and get insights so that I could do better in the next role that I received. I've just been mentored by amazing women in my life, from my childhood through my college experience and graduate school, and certainly during the time I've been in a professional setting. So I'm very grateful for the mentors and the women in power who gave me an opportunity.
Yes, the person who always defines my why. Those are my girls, and I want to be the mother that my mother was to me, but I also want to make the world a better place for them to live in.
When I think about the women I'm paying attention to right now, it's the younger generation. I am watching the women who are 20 and 21 and 15 who are unapologetic, who are making change, who are not starting every email with "I'm sorry," but really being bold in their presence, being bold in their empowerment and who they are, and unapologetically moving into a world where they know they have a place and they know they have a voice and they're going to make change.
Game-changing women that I'm paying attention to now, there are two that I really love. They're Shonda Brown Duckett. She's the CEO of TIAA. She's amazing. She's moving and shaking around DEI and uplifting causes of equity and justice. And then I really am inspired by Cynthia Mitchell, who is the CEO of the Dallas Mavericks. And she is the first woman to be the CEO of an NBA team. And as a Black woman, I feel like that's amazing. I'm a sports fanatic. and just watching how she has seamlessly moved in and taken over the team without any disruption or even the support she has from the owner and from the team is amazing and shows me how ready and ripe we are